I find that comedy raises your vibration and it's healing. It's just like this moments of being enlightened where you're just, all you can do is laugh. I mean, think about a time where you were at your lowest low and something terrible happens, and instead of crying or yelling about it, you just laugh. And that's part of the healing process.
If there were a comedy club in Eugene, I think it would be great. I think laughing is cathartic. I think that it'd be a good thing that we bring more laughter into the community anytime.
So I have this vision for a comedy club. I want it to be a comedy club and a cafe. So during the day, it will operate as a cafe with a light menu, some coffee, some good music, real chill, some couches, some tables, so people can spend time there during the day. And then in the evening, the cafe will operate as the lobby, and there'll be a separate space for the comedy club.
I love how relatable comedy is, and it's uplifting. It's nice to, like, I don't know, just make fun of yourself, make light of the dark stuff. It would be nice to be able to talk about and joke about problems within Eugene and the community. I feel like it would end up being like a really diverse group of people too. Yeah, I love that idea.
Aside from being able to go to like a local bar and restaurant to experience comedy, there's really only two other options. You have the Holt Center and the McDonald Theater. Holt Center is more dedicated to performing arts. It's rather large. It's large enough where they have high school graduations there. And they do have some, professional touring comedians come through, but it's very few, far in between, like maybe once a month or every 90 days or so. And the same thing with McDonald Theater. McDonald Theater is a really cool venue, caters mostly to, touring musicians, and they have some professional touring comics that come in as well, maybe once a month. So my hope with this venue is to create that intimate comedy club feel, maybe at the most 100 seats. There's been so many different experiences I've had in comedy clubs, and I just love it, and I want to bring that home. I want my community to experience that.
I personally like smaller theaters, like the more intimate ones, and I think that's a really good crowd size of 100 to 150, because we don't have something like that here in Eugene.
I have started looking into some locations. It's a little bit early in the game for me to lock down a spot, but I have looked at some locations that I think would be great. I think that's going to be the most challenging part, is finding the location. Right now, we're past the concept phase and really starting to try to raise some capital. So crowdfunding is going to be one, giving the community an opportunity to be a part of this by pre-selling tickets in advance. All the members of the community and people even outside of the community will be able to purchase a ticket in advance or a VIP package, and that will be good for 1 year from the date of our grand opening weekend. Also been applying to some small business grants and would like to show my interested investors that the community is interested in this and they actually want this. Anyone that's interested in connecting with me and supporting this project, they can find me on our website, our Indiegogo campaign, or even connect with me on Instagram. I honestly feel like comedy saved me in a way. It helped me deal with my depression. It was kind of a form of therapy. And one of the things that anyone that's local to Eugene or the Pacific Northwest, they'll tell you the depression rate is really high. Why Eugene is because I feel like everyone in our community deserves to have a place where they can come and laugh and start the healing process.